Alright, people, so I'm here with your Raw review. Finally got caught up on the show here and got some time to watch it, so let's get into the review. Oh, and before I get started, I was watching it online, and I couldn't, for some reason, like, the online shit was fucked up, and I wasn't able to see the full show, so I think I just missed one match, which was a Braun Strowman match, so obviously I missed nothing. And I watched the YouTube version of it online, so... And to be lenient, to be generous, because I always add up the match times and see how the average match time is, I gave this match, I put it at 3.5 minutes. It probably wasn't even that much, but I'm being generous towards this company for some reason. But I assume that match was just, I actually did watch it, and it was just another fucking jobber match. I mean, how many fucking jobber matches can you have with Braun Strowman? I'm tired of it. So let's get into the review now. I guess we already are into the review, but... So, whatever, though. We got Owens, Jericho, and Rollins cutting a promo to begin the show. I thought this was kind of funny. You know, I really like Owens and Jericho together. They complement each other well. I'm kind of sad that they're already fucking, like, hinting at breaking them up already. I mean, they've already only been together for, like, 2 months, if that. Yet they're already, like, creating tension between the two. I think that's a mistake. I like them both together. They're funny. They're good. They're one of the only good things in this company right now. So, this was a pretty good promo. I mean, it was pretty funny. Rollins, you know, was coming out there, cut a good promo, you know, and shit with them. And I thought they all combined to put on a good promo to begin the show. Funny, it was good. And hey, look at that. The only fucking people who can put on any good shit in this company, for the most part, are Owens, Jericho, and Rollins. I mean, everything else is like a fucking disaster on this show. So then that leads to a Rollins and Jericho match. I don't know why they're doing this again, because they just did it last week, but nonetheless we get this match, and I didn't think it was that good. I mean, I don't know, you know, I know they're both good wrestlers, but it just seems they're going through the motions. I don't know if they just tell them to go out there and just go through the motions, don't do anything too good, because you gotta save the good shit for the pay-per-view. I don't know what they fucking tell them, but I mean, this match wasn't that good, and the match towards the previous Raw wasn't that good. It was an 11-minute, 15-second match here, so I mean, they at least gave it a decent amount of time, but I still didn't think it was mediocre. I mean, I gave it 1.25 out of 5 stars. And I mean, again, the same match as last week. I mean, can we get a little diversity here? So then they decided to do these backstage segments with Charlotte and Sasha Banks. What the fuck is this? I hate backstage interviews. They're not real. You know, one of the greatest things about WWE is it's live. It's a live fucking show, which is fucking awesome. You know, it gives it a more real feel, and it really sets it apart from things like movies and TV shows, because you can't rehearse and you can't have 100 takes. So that's a great thing about WWE. But they take that away from us, and not only do they have Sasha and Charlotte in separate promos. They don't put them together, which would make sense since they're in a fucking feud together. But they also put them backstage in the most scripted, generic, bullshit, short promos I've ever seen. I mean, you got Lita interviewing them, just asking them generic questions, and then they do generic responses. I mean, it's just a shitty-ass promo. And while we're at it, might as well just kill 2 birds with 1 stone here and review the Sasha promo as well with Lita interview, whatever the fuck. It was also shitty and the same shit. So then we got Goldust, and speaking of the same shit, we got the Golden Truth and Mark Henry defeating the Shining Stars and Titus O'Neil. I mean, what a fucking joke of a match here. What a fucking disgrace. A 3-minute match, fucking just terrible. 0 out of 5 stars, obviously. I mean, if anybody even finds this remotely good, then I don't know what the fuck you're watching. I don't know what the fuck you're on, because, I mean, they just throw this kind of, these shit matches at us every week, and there's not only, it's not like there's one of them, like, every week. There's, like, 3 of them, 4 of them, 5 of them. I mean, every fucking week they throw these fucking matches at us, which are obviously meant to suck. I don't know what the fuck point of putting this match on the card is. Oh, if the Shining Stars win, then then the other team has to buy their watches. Who the fuck cares about fucking watches? Not me. Then we have Big E Lanks defeating Sheamus in a pretty boring match here. It was 7 minutes long. I gave it a half star out of 5. I mean, it wasn't that good a match. It's typical. I mean, Sheamus isn't that good in the ring. So what do you expect this match to be? I don't even know why Sheamus isn't that good to begin with. I mean, he's fucking shit pretty much. I mean, what has he done to impress me? Nothing. He sucks. So yeah, that match wasn't good. Then we have Bo Dallas defeating Neville. Here you go again with another fucking one of these matches. Neville. I mean, Neville's a fucking good wrestler. He's got talent, yet he's put into this jobber match that means nothing. I mean, I don't get it. You know, Neville, yeah, he's not the tallest guy. He's not, you know, whatever. Maybe he's not the most entertaining on the mic. Maybe he is. I mean, they haven't really given him a chance, but, I mean, he's a good wrestler. He's entertaining. He does some cool-ass moves there. Much cooler than a jumping fucking punch by Roman Reigns. So, this was a disappointment of a match. Boring fucking match. Short match. It was only 2 minutes and 55 seconds long, and you have Neville losing to a fucking Bo Dallas. I mean, what? That's a fucking shame there. And then post match, you have Bo Dallas attacking the I call him the 12-year-old skateboarder Curtis Axel, because that's how he dresses now. He's wearing like fucking cargo pants and shit. I mean, he looks like a fucking 12-year-old. So Bo Dallas attacks him after the match. Oh wow, that was so great. You know, I was marking out for that moment. Yeah, I don't give a shit about jobbers. I don't give a shit about Bo Dallas. You know, that's the thing. They fucking put him on the show as a jobber with this whole Bo leave shit. He's a jobber, and then they fucking take him off television, and then they put him back on television, and he's still a jobber. What the fuck's the point of that? They just give him a new fucking slightly changed his gimmick. Oh, he's no longer the Bo Leaver. He's an aggressive Bo Leaver, whatever the fuck you want to. I mean, this is bullshit. It's a waste of time, and it's bullshit. It's repetitive bullshit. So 0 out of 5 stars here once again. Then we have Dana Brooke defeating Bayley in just a fucking terrible ass match. Short. It was only 4 minutes and 10 seconds long. And what the fuck was up with that ending? So the ending is literally, this is the ending. Dana Brooke pulls Bayley into the ring and covers her? What the fuck was that? Somebody must have fucked up there. Holy shit, that was a big fuck up. I mean, what the... I don't know what the fuck that was, but that was pathetic. That was pathetic, people. I mean, I've seen a lot of shit from this company, but that was just... Oh, I don't know what the fuck happened there. But obviously somebody botched. Somebody fucked up. But that happens every week on Raw, because Raw is a big giant fuck up. Every fucking week it is. So 0 out of 5 stars here again, just not good. Then we have a Rusev and Reigns promo, and I gotta say one thing. You know, I've been bashing Rusev a lot because I don't think he's that good. But I don't know if he's just dumb, or if he's doing this on purpose. But he just fucking makes the funniest ass reference. Like, he was insulting Roman Reigns, and he's like, yeah, my family's got integrity, or whatever the fuck. Your family sits around a campfire and dunks turkey legs and mayonnaise. Where the fuck does he come up with this shit? Dunks turkey legs and mayonnaise? He said something like that. And he just says stupid references that don't make... He like tries to insult people. And the references are just so fucking dumb and so fucking funny that they're not funny. They're just so dumbass that they don't even make any sense. But I just laugh at it. I'm not laughing with him. I'm laughing at him, and it's oh, it's just so funny. I don't know if it's meant to be. I don't know. See, that's the thing. I don't know if he's meaning to be funny, or if he's just so fucking dumb and he doesn't know about, you know, American lifestyle. Oh man, I got a kick out of that. And then you got Roman Reigns coming out there and shit like that. You know, Roman coming out there. Or no, Roman was actually out there trying to, I think Roman was insulting or Rusev was, Rusev was, showing off his family, and then Reigns came out there and tried to make a joke, I don't know. But I thought overall it was okay, because I got a little kick out of Rusev's promo there. And, hey, look at that. Roman Reigns actually got his ass kicked tonight. You rarely see that. I mean, that's a rare fucking sight. I mean, that Roman Reigns gets his ass kicked. So I can't say this was a bad segment. So I said it was an alright little segment here. So there you go, people. Then you have Sasha. I already covered that, and I was talking about that with the Charlotte thing. the Sasha Banks backstage interview, so I'm not going to go over that again. Then we get your Cruiserweight tag match. Just, again, a short and shitty match. Only 4 minutes and 10 seconds long. Half star out of 5. The fucking Cruiserweight is fucking, it's a bullshit division. They only give the matches like 4 or 5 minutes. It's hardly even, you could hardly even consider it a Cruiserweight, because it looks more like WWE style wrestling than it does Cruiserweight. So yeah, not a good match. And then you get the main event, the the big thing. Goldberg returns after fucking 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 45 minutes of shit, pretty much. Actually, the opening promo was good, but other than that, pretty much everything else was a disaster. I gotta say, the Goldberg thing was fucking awesome. I mean, that was fucking cool. You know, you have Goldberg entering, you know, doing his fucking entrance there, and everybody's cheering, oh, go Goldberg. You know, I gotta say, though, you know, he was doing his entrance, he's backstage, everybody's like, go Goldberg, go Goldberg. And you got Sami Zayn sitting there just watching. He looked fucking depressed. I mean, but that's a non-issue. And then you got Michael Cole, too. He's like, welcome back to WWE, Goldberg. He said it so fucking dumb. I mean, you sound like a dumbass, but those are all besides the point. It was fucking cool to see Goldberg back there after 12 years. He was pumped up, you know, his entrance and everything like that. Definitely a cool entrance there. And yeah, that was fucking great to see him come back. Cut a little promo there. And it didn't really matter what he said, as long as he said something, because, I mean, it's fucking Goldberg, for crying out loud. So he pretty much accepted Brock's challenge and said, you're next and shit. So it was great to see him back. So no complaints there with the ending. So yeah, that was great. So, but we got to go over the overall match times here on Raw. Only 36 minutes of total wrestling tonight. 5.1 minutes per match, which is a fucking horrible. 5 matches. 5 out of the 7 matches are 0 to 5 minutes long. This guys, I keep harping on this point that you can't have a good show. You can't have good matches when 5 out of your 7 matches are under 5 minutes. I mean, that is just unheard of. Like, why would you fucking do that? You give them longer than 5 minutes to wrestle. You can't have a good wrestling match if it's... I mean, this is a wrestling show, for crying out loud. So might as well give them fucking a good amount of time to put on a good wrestling match. So you had one match that was 5 to 10 minutes and one match that was 10 to 15. The longest was 11 minutes and 15 seconds. Your shortest was 2 minutes and 55 seconds. So there you go, people. I mean, besides, you know, you had really a great thing there with Goldberg coming back. I mean, that was no doubt a great segment and a good opening promo. But other than that, I mean, the matches are always so shitty. I mean, I can't remember really the last time I've seen like a really good match on Raw. And a big reason of that is because they only give the matches like 5 minutes or under a lot of the time. So how can you fucking have a good fucking match? How can you have good matches if most of your matches are 5 minutes or below? I mean, and you figure on a 3-hour show, they would have time to give the matches fucking a long ass time. Time to give the matches 10, 15, 20 minutes, but no. They give it fucking 5 or under. So there you go, people. This is, you know, I crumbled up the paper here to signify the incompetence and the shittiness I see on Raw on a weekly basis. And this, you know, yeah, the Goldberg shit was good. That was great. But other than that, I mean, they really fucking suck. You know, they can't fucking put on a good show to save their lives. So there you go, people. There's your Raw review.